Yeah,
This
those
meeting is
freak me
being
out.
recorded by the host or a participant. Got it. Oh, hey.
Yeah, those look so creepy. I can
These look
see like
these
your I
like
can
I'm
see
so
your like it looks like I can see your pupils through the glasses, and it's freaking me out a little bit.
that's terrifying. Sorry.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go back to these ones. Much better.
How you doing, Jake?
Um I'm good, but in terms of the sports world, I'm very unhappy at the moment. Very unhappy. And
Why is that?
I'm pretty sure everybody in the world knows why. Well, not everybody in the world, every big sports fan in the world.
And why is that?
Because the Miami Dolphins medical staff should all be investigated for fraud because I don't think any of them actually know what they're doing.
Interesting take. Here, okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story. So I came home tonight,
Yeah.
and it's Friday night when we're recording this, by the way. I don't know, this is probably coming out Saturday, but Friday night when I recorded this, we were watching the Thursday night football game between the Dolphins and the Bengals last night. I come home and my grandma's like, who's the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins? And I'm like, what? Like I've never heard my grandma talk to me about like
Grandma,
sports before. She's
yo,
like she no, at first she said, "Did you watch the game last night?" And I was like, yeah, I did. And then I was like, kind of like weird that she knew it was on. And then she was like, "Did you hear about the quarterback from the Miami Dolphins?" I was like, "Yeah, did you?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, she heard about it somehow.
whoa.
But she's also a nurse. So she
Oh,
like she
sports
yeah,
injuries
so
like that kind of roam hospitals. Like they talk about that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like she heard about it from like her work friends and stuff like that. Like it's a pretty big deal. And it looks really, really, really bad for the team. And even my grandma said, she's like, she's not even a sports fan. She's like, yeah, this is really bad publicity. Like that's just like the general population sees this is a very negative situation as well.
So that's two major concussions in a 5 day span. That is really unhealthy.
For the same player. Yeah.
Yeah, that is really
Yeah.
unhealthy for the
No, it
human
is.
mind.
Absolutely. CTE. Like
Did you see the statement he put out?
Tua?
Yeah,
He put out a statement?
he did. Let me see if I can find it.
Please do. I would love to hear it.
Ah, here it is. Quote, I want to thank everyone for all their prayers and support since the game last night. It was difficult not to be able to finish the game and be there with my teammates, but I am grateful for the support and care I've received from the Dolphins, my friends, and family, and all the people who have reached out. I'm feeling much better and focused on recovering so I can get back out in the field with my teammates. Hashtag TT4G, hashtag fins up.
Jesus. Like the man just wants to play football, but like someone's just got to tell him to sit down. Like just sit down.
I
Just
want
relax
to,
for a little bit.
and Mike McDaniel today said in an interview that, and obviously, like, we knew this was true, that Teddy's going to be starting next week. But the thing that
Mm,
really got me is he said, if Tua can't play, if,
man, that's so bad. Like
like,
here's the thing though, is they did just fine without him. You know what I mean? Like
they still lost, but they did
they
fine.
lost, but they were gonna lose with him anyways. Like it's not like they were dominating the game before he was out. Like
True.
I don't know. It just seemed like the
The pace
Dolphins
of the game
lost. Like
didn't really
they
change.
like they saw what happened to Tua, and that's tough for them to see. Like the way that
That's
his fingers
scary.
like the way that his fingers froze, and like it was like and like even last game, the players on his team were like, dude, sit down. Like there's videos of him like walking. And
Yeah,
then like other players on the Miami Dolphins are like, they're grabbing him. They're like, dude, stop, like sit down, like stop.
man. If that ever happened to one of my teammates, like I'd be in like shock. Like
Yeah, no,
I'm surprised
exactly.
that these guys can like those guys could still like focus up and play.
No, and that's what I mean. As soon as that happened, the Bengals are gonna win that game. Like the
Yeah,
Dolphins don't give a crap about that game at that point. They're just trying to
concerned.
get through the rest of the game. They're just trying to finish it off, do what they can to finish it off. But at the end of the day, that's their biggest concern is him. So they're obviously gonna be rattled. They're not gonna play their best. But they did just fine with Teddy Bridgewater as the quarterback. Like it's
They
not
did.
like, especially if they're gonna play like some teams that aren't on their level. They played the Patriots twice and the Jets twice this year. I don't know when, but
Towards
you,
the end of the year, I believe, if I remember
was it towards the
correctly.
end of the year for all four
Yeah,
of those games?
yeah.
Even then, even if he has to play for like, even if Tua was out for the year, um, you
I
think he'd be out
genuinely
for the
think he
year?
should be. I genuinely
Do you
think he should
genuinely
be.
think he should be? They play the Jets next week, so that's an easy win for them.
If you want to actually have his head properly heal, the man should be done at least for the year. At least. I'm saying if not
Yeah.
long, like I mean, obviously he's like stronger than I am, but like I've had concussions before, and obviously he's going to recover quicker just because his body is that much stronger than mine.
Hmm.
But like one of my first ones put me out for like 6 months, I want to say,
Hmm.
because it was like that bad. Like I could hardly concentrate. So like 6 months, man. That's how much it should take to like actually
Yeah.
give your
No,
brain time to heal.
yeah. I'm just looking at
And
their
Miami's
schedule.
and
Sorry,
Miami's playing him. Miami's playing him 4 days later. Like that
yeah,
just
no, they need to just tell him to sit out. Like I'm looking through their schedule right now. Like week 10, I'm in week 10 now. If they don't play him until like week 10, they do just fine. I don't even know who they play week 10 yet, but it
I
goes
think they'll be
like
fine
it
for the
go it,
season.
it goes, oh my God. It goes like Jets and then bye week and then Steelers and then Browns and then like something like really like teams that they could beat without
Oh my god,
Tua.
that's easy.
Yeah, like they have at Chicago, like they don't have a tough schedule ahead of them.
Lucky
So
for them.
they should sit him for a long time.
They should sit and like honestly, in like 6 weeks, if Teddy gets like injured somehow, then I say okay, maybe. But like that's like a 5% chance of a yes
Yeah, you never
on my
know. You
books.
really
Like
never ever know. I don't know. Either way, they should sit. Oh, they play. Sorry, I missed. They play the Vikings in week 6, so
oh
maybe they lose that game. But like until like week 11 or 12, even if you sit him for the next 2 months and just see how he's doing, and
yeah.
then you can maybe decide after 2 months, like they'll do just fine. They'll win the next 5 games. Yeah, I don't know. It's just scary stuff. Like that's not the type of thing you want to see.
No, it's really unfortunate. I
Like this happens to boxers and MMA fighters, and they'll get knocked out, and they'll seize up like a board, and they won't fight for like 8 or 9 months after that. Like obviously fighting, well, arguably, you could argue that like MMA has more head contact than football, but you could also argue the other way.
um
More impactful head trauma in UFC, but like
my
or in
I
MMA.
couldn't tell you where I read this, but I know that I have read this for a fact that football is the number one sport for like concussions, like for getting a concussion.
Yeah.
Um, and then number two is combat fighting, just like
Hmm.
any type of combat fighting. And then number three is women's soccer.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah, just because
Yeah.
every time that they head the ball, because like genetically their necks are like weaker than men's necks. It's
What are you trying
just
to say, Jake?
I'm not saying anything. It's just
Jake, what are you trying to say right now? You're trying to say that
no.
never
I'm
mind.
trying to.
Never
I'm trying
mind.
to. Okay,
Never mind.
man, you
I'm
ruined it.
just
I was
kidding.
trying to
I'm just
explain
kidding. I
something.
know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I'm just goofing. I'm just goofing.
All
I
I'm saying
understand.
is that the force of the ball hitting their head, because they naturally have the weaker muscle in their neck,
Hmm.
it like it makes like it has enough force
Yeah.
to cause a concussion
Yeah.
every time
No,
they hit the ball.
that's biologically
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
it's like the same thing when the linemen clash with each other when their helmets hit each
Yeah.
other.
Hmm.
It's enough force to cause a concussion almost every play.
Yeah, that makes sense. Um, yeah, that's valid. I'm just making fun of you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
It's
just poking
bad.
fun.
It's just bad.
Jake does indeed love women, of course.
I
He
do.
supports women.
Shout out my awesome girlfriend Nicole.
Shout out his girlfriend. Let's go.
Let's go.
Um, you want to move on from the whole Tua thing? Let's
Yeah, I think I'm a
put in
little bit over it. I'm just
some
upset.
week four predict. Yeah, me too. Let's just put in some week four predictions.
Sure, man.
Um, let's start off with the Sunday morning tea party game.
Sunday
Um,
morning tea party?
yeah, the Sunday morning tea party game. The Minnesota Vikings are playing the New Orleans Saints in London, England. Right? Is it in London?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, no, it's in Tottenham.
Isn't
Sorry.
that in London?
No, it's in like I think northern England.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
it's in England. It's in
It's in
England.
England.
The game's at
I can't
9:30
remember
in the
where in
morning.
England. Yeah.
Um, I'm actually I've never watched a morning football game before. I know they're doing a more recent. I kind of like the idea of a morning game.
It's nice,
Just
right?
like not,
It'll get us up.
I'm not really going to pay attention to this game. I think it's gonna be kind of boring, but like I'll have it on and I'll, drink a coffee and, just enjoy the game.
We'll stream it during class and it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah. Perfect.
It works out.
Yeah.
Um, I think the Vikings are going to win this game. I don't think Winston's playing. Michael Thomas isn't playing.
Oh
But
yeah. I think the Vikings are winning. Hmm.
Andy Dalton is also playing, and like I haven't seen him play in a while. He could be terrible, but like
Last time I checked,
even
he was god awful, but yeah.
yeah, he's had some flat. Like I'm not saying that this is gonna happen, but yeah, it could
Hmm.
happen.
Hmm. Yeah. No, I
But
agree. I think the Vikings are gonna win.
wait a second, time difference. What is that in England? 3:30 p.m.
Something like that. Yeah. It's not prime
Okay,
time.
it's not prime time, so he's not
No.
in the lights.
No. I
He's
get what
not
you're
in the
trying to say.
lights.
No, it's not prime time.
Kirk
It's good.
Cousins for the win.
No, it'll be during the day. It'll be daytime.
Hopefully, it's not too
Yeah.
sunny for
It'll be
him
like
then.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 o'clock for them or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both got the Vikings for that game. The first 1 o'clock games I have here is the Chargers are playing the Texans in Houston.
um,
This is a
I,
tough one.
I really no, it honestly is. Like some people are gonna be like, "Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't you just go with the Chargers?" But like
They got
one thing,
crushed by Jacksonville last week.
one thing we need to factor in here is that if Herbert's playing and he's playing like garbage, Houston could pull a fast one on them and pull out a win.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
It's fully possible, yeah. Especially with how he played. Yeah, with how he played last week. Yeah, I
I
agree.
think I think I'm still gonna go with the Chargers,
Okay.
but I wouldn't bet the spread. It's 6.
You think it'll be that close?
I I I think
You
so.
think it'll be a field goal winning kick? Like a
It's
kick?
either that or it's going to be a blowout, and I'm going to be totally wrong about this. But
I don't know. My gut says Chargers, but again, not by a lot.
my mind says Houston,
My
right?
my I'm taking Houston. I'm taking
You
Houston
know
for this
what?
game.
Sure. You know what? That's going to be my upset for the week. Actually,
Yeah,
I'll take
I'm
Houston with
excited for
you.
this game now. I'm
Okay,
taking
I'll take
Houston.
Houston with
Yeah.
you. Good call.
Yeah, you swayed me. You swayed me. Yeah. Okay.
Good
All right.
call.
Houston. Um, Bears, Giants.
Giants.
Yeah, same. Okay, I'll take that one too. I like that.
The Giants defense has been solid.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago's offense has not been solid, despite the fact that they've scored or that they've had 2 wins.
That is
But
true.
it really depends on how well Daniel Jones plays
Yeah.
and Saquon, really. But like Saquon has been killing it.
Mm-hmm. He has been. No, they've been having a great season. Like they're not looking like terrible. They're looking like a good team. Like they can win. They'll win like 7 or 8 games.
Who did I hear? Who did I hear in an interview? I want to say it was Shannon Sharp.
They're like a bottom mid team. Like
Shannon
they're
Sharp,
not
he
in the.
said, oh,
What did he
sorry, go
say?
ahead. Go ahead.
No, I want to hear what Shannon Sharp
Oh,
said first.
Shannon Sharp says that the Buffalo Bills should try and trade for Saquon by the
I was
trade
gonna
deadline.
I was gonna say that too.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Well, the Giants are
what would they give up? What would that trade look
Singletary,
like?
Singletary, maybe Moss, like maybe the 1 and 2 receive like running backs
The Giants aren't giving that. The Giants wouldn't take that.
and a first round pick.
Would they? You really think they would take that? Saquon runs their offense pretty much. You
I
take
know, but
away
like,
Saquon, like Devin Singletary can't run an offense. You really think Devin Singletary can run an offense?
no, but I also think that I don't know. I think the Giant, like, I don't know why Shannon Sharp is thinking this. I don't necessarily agree with that because he says that the Giants have no use for him. And like, I understand why he's saying that.
We should have Shannon Sharp on the show,
We
and
should have Shannon Sharp on the
we should
show.
talk to him about this. We'll reach out to him, and we'll
Shout
try and
out
get him
Shannon
on the
Sharp.
next episode. Everyone tag Shannon Sharp in the comments. Reach out to him so we can debate him on this, because I do not like that take. I would
Yeah,
love to have him
I
on the
want to hear
show
his
just to prove
reasoning.
him wrong.
I
Yeah,
want to
me
hear his
too.
reasoning behind it.
What a bunch of nobodies we are calling out Shannon Sharp. Anyways, yeah, I got the Giants for this game.
Yeah, me too.
Moving on, the Seattle Seahawks are playing the Detroit Lions in Detroit.
In Detroit.
I've got the Lions.
St. Brown's not playing.
That's okay.
That's not good for my fantasy team, though. Him and Montgomery
I don't
both
care.
aren't playing. I care.
I don't care.
I care.
That's fair. No, that's okay.
It sucks. I'm still going to take
Yeah.
Detroit in this game, but they're three
I
and a
thought you
half
meant
point
for
favorites.
they are, yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit's getting good. Detroit is getting good.
Yeah, they are. Well, do you really think the Seahawks are going to be favored over the Detroit Lions this season if they played each other?
Probably not.
No, I didn't think so. Um, the Jacksonville Jaguars are playing the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Big.
We
This is
talked
going to
about
be a
this last week. We talked about, or sorry, not last week. We talked about this on the last podcast. I said that I still think Philly's going to win this game. 6.5 spread. I'd probably take that, actually.
Would you?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Philly. It's also in
Oh,
Philadelphia, too.
it is. It is. I'm gonna take Philadelphia as well, but I think it'll be a good game. I think because Jacksonville is getting so hot, man. But
I'm going
so
to keep
is
my eyes
Philly.
peeled. I'm going to
These
keep
are
my eyes
like
peeled for that game, yeah.
these are like the two hottest teams right now, like hot young teams that are ready to prove themselves.
Baltimore.
Like this is
Baltimore's
gonna
got
be
something to prove.
yeah, but they've been there though. Like the Eagles and the Jaguars, like the Eagles, I know they won a Super Bowl a few years ago, but like since then
No, the
they
Jags
haven't
have
done
something to
much.
prove.
The Jags do, but so do the Eagles though, because this is the whole new team
Yeah.
as opposed to who they were when they won their Super Bowl. So
This is the
they're young.
redemption of Doug Peterson. This is his
Yeah,
revenge tour.
this is a good game. But I have the Eagles winning this game.
I really hope that this is a good game. I really hope.
I'm gonna be really disappointed if it's not. I hope that doesn't put too much pressure on any of those quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Um, they better not disappoint me. Next up, we got the New York Jets playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. A lot of these games stink.
It's either we have a
But
really good matchup or a really bad matchup.
yeah, that's true.
How do I predict this one? Like, I mean, Zach Wilson's back.
Oh, is he? Oh, he is, right. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about him.
Why not? You don't like him?
No,
We should
no, I
have
like
Zach
him.
Wilson. We should
We
have
should
Zach
have
Wilson
Zach
on the
Wilson on
show.
the show. Can we ask him? Can we ask him about his dispute with his BFF?
Yeah, we'll have him spill all that tea and just
Yeah,
get his take on what happened with him and his buddy. But
we'll throw a
yeah,
hot mic in there.
we should get Zach Wilson on the show. Everyone tag Zach Wilson in the comments.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll get him on the show.
Shout out Zach Wilson.
I think the Steelers are gonna win because I think the Jets absolutely suck. I don't think the Jets offense is gonna do a damn thing against this defense. And I think even though Zach Wilson's back, he's still not gonna be very strong in this game. So yeah, I think the Steelers are gonna take it.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers too, but here's a good bet for you. The total for the game is 41.5. Are you gonna take the over or under on that?
Under.
The under?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be a very high scoring game. It's gonna be the Jets scoring maybe 6 points, and then the Steelers are gonna win by like 15 or something.
I think it's gonna be like 23-6, 21-6.
I think the Steelers are gonna get like I think it's gonna be that's gonna be a field goal only game.
So like 23-6.
Like 15 to 6.
Oh, okay. 15 to
Yeah.
6. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be super boring, I think, but I think the Steelers are gonna win.
Not gonna watch this game.
No.
I'll watch the highlights Monday morning.
What it's gonna be a 2-second video.
Yeah, the
The game
New York
winning
Jets, Pittsburgh Steelers
field goal.
highlights. Thanks for watching.
Oh
Wow.
boy. Did you give your
Next
prediction
game.
on this game?
Yeah, Steelers.
Steelers. Okay, good. I got the Browns and the Falcons. Or I got the what am I trying to say? I got the Browns in Atlanta. I'm trying to say. Sorry. The Browns and the Falcons are playing this week, Jake. Who you got?
Oh. I really want to say Atlanta, but like
No, you're not gonna say Atlanta. It's not gonna be Atlanta.
we all know that Cleveland is gonna pull something right out of Stefanski's gonna pull something right out of his sleeve, and they're gonna somehow win this game. So I guess I will take Cleveland. I am reluctant to, but I will be taking Cleveland in this game.
That's so funny.
I can't stand them, but like they're winning games. That's a problem. They're winning games.
I know, it's awesome, isn't it?
Shout out Ravens. They're tied right now for the NFC North or for the AFC North.
Dude, they play the Bills this week. That's another really good game.
Yeah.
Like
I'm worried.
Yeah.
So the total for this game is 50.5. And I think they're going to go way over that. I think they're going to go way over it.
I think they'll go 60.
It's either the Ravens are going to sack Josh Allen or he's going to march down the field, perfect pass every time for 75 yards. The Ravens secondary has been terrible this year, and I'm really worried to see them play Buffalo. And I don't want to bet against my Ravens, but I have to in this case.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
But I think the offense and Lamar is going to have a really good game.
Yeah, it's going to be another Miami Buffalo game, I think.
Why is this a 1:00 game?
I don't know, actually.
I mean, the primetime game tonight makes sense, or like Sunday night makes sense. We'll get to it
Well,
later.
you want to have some 1 o'clock games be good. Like you
Yeah,
wouldn't expect Jaguars Eagles to be good, but it is this year.
yeah.
So we
It
got a
should.
couple
This
of
game
good
should be
games on
Monday
at one
night.
o'clock.
This game should be Monday night.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
it can't
Well,
be
what
Monday night.
think about when they're booking the schedule though? Like Monday
Yeah.
night game is Rams Niners. Like you mentioned that, like you say something about that game 6 months ago. Oh yeah, put that on Monday night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like they look at the schedule for what they have this week. They see Bills Ravens. That'd be a good 1 o'clock game. But yeah, Rams
Um,
Niners is a Monday night game.
I think, and I'm going to use the Madden term here. I think this is going to be a hell game
Yeah,
for
it'll be
both
sick.
sides of the ball,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm very excited to watch this game, but I'm also very nervous
You should
about this
be.
game.
You should be really
I'm
nervous,
I'm
actually.
terrified.
You should be.
Hopefully, the Falcons pull a fast one on the Browns so that we both go to 2-2. Right?
Yeah,
Just
that
like the
would be
Bengals.
awesome.
And
We'd be
if the Steelers win this week, they'll be 2-2. So everybody will be 2-2.
if the Ravens win.
No, if the Ravens lose,
Oh yeah, if the Ravens lose.
if the Ravens lose, the Steelers win, and the Browns lose, then everybody will be 2-2. But I doubt that'll happen.
I think the Browns will go 3-1
Yeah, I think the
by
Browns
the
are
end of the
going to go
week.
3-1 too.
And I think the Ravens are going to go 2-2 because yeah, like I said, I got Buffalo for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you agree?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Tennessee Titans playing Indianapolis Colts in Indianapolis. Who you got and why?
Um, I think I'm gonna
Okay,
go
I'll
with the
start.
Colts.
Oh.
No, I know. I think I'm gonna go with the Colts. I had to think about it for a second because
um,
it seems that the Colts do not play well in division. Actually, no. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't want to go for the Colts. I want to go for the Titans because the Colts do not play well against division rivals.
okay.
Titans.
I'll take Colts. I think they're coming off a big win against the Chiefs, and I don't think that's going to stop. Um, they
Yeah, I'll
don't
go
do
with the
well.
Titans.
They don't do well against divisional teams, but
True.
they do well at home, and they're at home this week. So
That's true. Well,
I think they'll play well against the Titans.
we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Commanders play the Dallas Cowboys again. Another really brutal 1 o'clock game. Give me the Cowboys because Cooper Rush is genuinely playing decent
Now,
football.
hold on a second. Dak might be playing this week.
Oh
If
God.
if Dak's playing, I'm taking the
Oh,
Commanders.
good Lord.
If Cooper Rush is playing, I'm taking the Cowboys.
Oh
That
geez. I need to figure out if he's actually gonna play or not this week because that might
like it's totally going to
decide my
influence my pick.
yes, that's 100% gonna decide my entire decision on this game. Um uh uh this genuinely oh wait, it says he's ruled out.
He is out.
Yes, he's out. Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
then I'm gonna go
I'm
with
sick.
Dallas.
I'm sick of Isn't that so terrible though? That like we have to decide if a team's gonna win or not based if their starting quarterback sits or not. But
Um, Cooper
but
Rush is one
but
of
if they're
two undefeated quarterbacks left in the NFL. Like he is that guy. Like that's why we need to vote. Like that's why we need to
he's
go
not
with
that,
him.
he's not that guy. They just played really bad teams.
They beat the
Not
Bengals.
not bad team, but they
They
played teams
beat
with
the Bengals.
they played teams with issues with their offenses. I'll say it like that
Oh geez,
because they have a really good
they have a really good
defense.
defense.
Yeah. Um, So yeah, I think they're going to beat the Commanders, but no, like that's so silly that if this team's starting quarterback sits
Mhm.
and doesn't play, we predict they're going to win, but if he plays, we think they're going to lose.
That's like
I think just based on that, not obviously we know nothing, but like
I
we're
don't know
like
what's
we know
wrong
we
with
know
Dak.
nothing about. There's obviously got to be a reason why they keep him around though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they
like
wouldn't
he
pay him
sucks,
and
but
they wouldn't pay him and keep him if there was nothing there. Like they would cut him. Like no team with that much money and that much talent behind it would genuinely push for someone that hard.
true.
You know what I mean? Like there's got to
Yeah.
be something there. Like okay, you put Dak, you okay, you give me Dak instead of Jacoby Brissett, and I'm a happy guy. If I'm being dead honest with you,
Of course.
he's not a bad quarterback, but like I don't know, he
There's
just has
just
a problem with winning big games. That's
there's
all.
something wrong. Like it seems that every time I watch him play, he's just one step behind,
Yeah,
or like he's half a step behind
I don't get
every
it.
last little thing. And I don't know why. And I don't know if his just his field vision is just awful. Like his game awareness is like just bad. But it always seems that he's half a step behind everything else that's going on. And
Yeah.
like, yeah, he'll his stats will look pretty good, but like his team won't be winning because they
Hmm.
never finish drives.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know what's up with him.
It's tough. I don't know.
Cooper though, the nice thing about Cooper Rush is that nobody's really seen him play.
Yeah.
And he pretty much has like I mean they run the same offense, but he's been having the guy who he's been playing with, like Noah Brown, the starting receiver,
Yeah.
plays with him on like the practice squad, like on the
Oh.
second squad.
Oh.
So they already have chemistry. And I think Brown had a touchdown last week. Brown had a touchdown in the Bengals game. So like he's like the two of them have been solid together. And like Dak hasn't really gotten, not that he hasn't gotten along with his receivers, but like Cooper's gone. Gallup is still injured.
Hmm.
I don't think Lamb played the week one when Dak hurt himself. And Ezekiel Elliott, I sometimes think a trash can is just as good as him. He did play
That's
pretty
so
good
tough.
last week, though. He did play pretty good last week.
He had a good
They
game
have all the
last week.
tools. They have all the tools to
Yeah.
be a Super Bowl caliber team, but sometimes there's just one piece of the puzzle that does not fit, and that destroys the rest of the puzzle. It's unfortunate.
And that would be Dak Prescott.
Yes, and that would be Dak
Um,
Prescott.
yeah. All right, Jake, did you talk about the did you give your prediction for the Ravens game?
Yeah, I did say Buffalo was probably going to win this game, but I said this when I bet them with Miami that I can't bet against my Ravens, so I am going to change my prediction from earlier to Baltimore. I I just have to. Shout out Lamar Jackson, the best quarterback in football right now, and no one can tell me otherwise because
No, I agree. Him and Josh Allen, these are the two best quarterbacks in football right now. This is gonna, like
Josh
we talked about
Allen
earlier.
does have over 1,000 passing yards though after 4 games, three
He
games. Sorry,
does?
yeah, he's got 1,047 after
What?
3 games.
What's he projected to finish with then?
Okay, let's do the math.
Let's do the math on this.
So he's got 17 games. So let's say 1,000, just for sake of argument,
Hmm.
1,000 passing yards.
In three
15 game,
games?
15 games would put him at 5,000, and 17 games would put him at 5,667.
Wow, you did that math really well in your head, bro. I'd use a calculator for that.
Thank you. If we wanted to add the 47 in, it'd be 94 to
Let's do the actual 1000 what?
131.
1047?
So 1,047 times 5
No, 1,047. Is that how many
times,
passing yards he has right now?
yeah, and then times that number
In
by
three
5.
games? No, what do you no in 3 games?
Yeah, in 3
Yeah,
games
yeah. So that's 349 a game times 17.
times 17. Sure.
5,933.
That's a joke. That's a joke. If he What if he hits 6,000? Like the record is 55 because I think
You think he
that
get
was what Peyton Manning threw that in his like the year that they won the Super Bowl. Or
really?
no, the year before I think they won. I can't remember which year
If
it
he
was.
broke that record, he would become automatically an all-time
Great.
like great quarterback just for breaking that record. Like just having that
Yeah,
legacy.
that's insane.
Yeah.
The fact that he
If
has
he
over
did,
like
yeah.
like and like Hurts and Tua and Joe Flacco have like 900, which
Yeah.
is still impressive. That's like
That's
300
still
a
very
game.
impressive. Yeah.
But
But
like
that's not
Allen's
6,000
got
yeah,
Allen's got how much 347 did you say a game?
a game right now. That's what
That's
he's
nuts.
averaging.
That's nuts.
He's averaging 347 passing yards a game.
I can't he's he's so good. But
He is.
he's going to go for 500 this weekend. Don't get me wrong, but Lamar's going to answer every single time. I have a feeling.
Yeah, he will. It's going to be a really, really fun game.
All
Let's
right,
move on
moving
though.
on.
Let's move on
Moving
to there's only 3 4 o'clock games.
on. Yeah,
Oh,
I
because
know.
I think the England game is the 4 o'clock game in England.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
that makes sense. We got the Arizona Cardinals playing in Carolina against the Panthers. Um, I got
Tell
the
me why
Cardinals.
tell me why Carolina is favored to win this game.
I just saw that. That's so weird. That's silly.
What?
That
I'm still going to go with Arizona.
yeah, me too. Why are they That's it's an easy bet.
That's a little odd.
Well, they have the same record,
True.
but you know, the Cardinals
Yeah.
have played much better teams.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
And I
So
mean,
I think the Cardinals are gonna win that. I don't know why the Panthers are even favored to win this game.
I don't know. Maybe because it's in Carolina, but
Yeah. I don't really have much to say about this game. Yeah, I got the Cardinals.
yeah, so do I.
Next we got the Denver Broncos against the Las Vegas Raiders.
This is
Now
gonna be
this
this is
is
gonna
gonna
be a
be an exciting game.
nightmare to watch. This is
This
gonna be
is
a
gonna be
nightmare to watch.
this is gonna be an exciting game, and I'll tell you why, Jake. I'll tell you
Go ahead.
why this
You
is
go
gonna be an
ahead.
exciting game. So, do you genuinely think this game is gonna be atrocious?
I think this is gonna be it's gonna be so bad that it's good. That it's actually gonna be fun to watch because of how miserable this game is gonna be. It's either that or the Raiders are gonna stomp on the Broncos.
I think this is gonna be the stupidest game of the week for sure.
This is gonna be the worst game to watch.
But it's gonna
Oh,
be so
oh.
much fun. Like I can't even explain it. I don't understand how to explain this, but
Where is this
it's gonna
game
be
being
so
played?
fun.
Oh, it's in
It's
Vegas.
in
It's in
Vegas.
Vegas.
Bro, they're gonna be going crazy the whole time.
Okay.
This is gonna be such a good game. I'm
The
serious.
the over on okay. What do you think the over under should be on how many times they chant "Let's ride"?
Oh, dude. Like how many times they say it?
Yeah.
Like would they like chant it over and over again?
No, like
Or would they just like
no, like so not like so if they
what are you
say like
talking about?
"Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride," that would count as like one chant. If that makes sense. So like what do you think the over under is going to be on like the amount of chants that they do that just say "Let's ride"?
Hmm.
I'm thinking like 5.
Really?
Yeah,
I was
probably.
gonna say like 23.
What?
Yeah, I think they're gonna be
Oh my
nuts the
god.
entire time. I think this is gonna be like the Vegas fans are crazy, and no one really likes Russell Wilson right now.
That's true.
No, I don't think they're gonna go that crazy, but
This is going to be a nightmare, but
this is gonna be super exciting. Yeah,
The Raiders better win this game. They better.
They need to.
This is the fourth week that I'm predicting that they win a game.
Me too. And this
But
might be my last.
and if they lose, I am not betting or I'm not
This is-
predicting for them next week.
yeah,
I
this might be
won't,
my last time
I won't
betting
bet
for
for
them.
them either. But it's gotten to a point where this is just ridiculous. I'm so upset with the fact that I predicted them 3 times in a row now, 3 straight weeks, and they had a chance to win all 3 games. Won all of
This is too good. This is too good.
them.
Oh,
Okay, next
yeah,
game.
I got the Raiders too.
Raiders. Next game.
Raiders. All right. The Patriots are playing in Green Bay. Mac Jones is out.
This is gonna be a slaughter.
Bye
The spread's 9.5. This is gonna be a slaughter.
against that defense.
Yeah. If you couldn't tell, man, Aaron Rodgers owns every defense in the NFL.
Mm, with this team though,
I'm pretty sure he can find a way. And he's also now had another week to practice with them because he also, you got to remember, didn't do any of the OTAs. He didn't go to training camp. So he didn't have reps with these guys until they
that's
actually the
true.
season started, right?
That's true.
So I don't know, man. I think the Packers are going to kill them, but the spread's 9.5. So
See,
I
now I
I
don't.
would take them at 9.5.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna kill them.
I'd say they win by like 14.
That's a lot. I think they'll win by like 10 or 10 at the most.
That's still the spread.
Um,
So 10's good.
yeah, I would take at the most though. I wouldn't take that spread. I think it'll be closer just because I don't think it's going to be a very high scoring game. Same with same with what I said about the Jets and the Steelers. Like I just think it's going
Yeah,
to be like a field goal game. Like it's going to be like a 15-6 win for the Packers. Or like I don't think they're going to play well
fair
with
enough.
each other. I don't know. This game just doesn't really appetize me. I
Yeah,
mean, you give me this game 10 years ago. Yeah, but
I'd be foaming at the mouth to watch it.
you'd be what?
Foaming at the mouth.
Oh my god. Let's move on to the 8:30 game, the Sunday night game. The Kansas City Chiefs are playing in Tampa Bay against the Buccaneers. Jake, who you got and why?
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs because they got very humbled last week,
Mm-hmm.
and they're focused now this week. The Bucks look like a mess, and this is not the same Super Bowl winning Buccaneers team. That defense is not as strong.
That is true. This is true facts, Jake.
I don't know. I
agree
Tampa's
with you.
favored to win this game, but
They are, but by one. But that's just
I
because
think the
the
Chiefs.
Chiefs are just coming off a really tough loss. That's also why.
It was very humbling to them. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
If they win this game, this will put them back on top.
Yeah, yeah,
In the top 3 teams in the league
they'll
for
be
most
fine.
people. So I think they need to win this game, and I think they will win this game. Yeah, I fully agree with you.
Whoa!
What?
Breaking news before we move
What?
on. The Toronto Blue Jays just made the playoffs. They clinched tonight.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, we're going to the
So
playoffs,
now,
baby. Woo-hoo.
so I need you to explain
Oh
baseball
dear.
playoffs to me.
Okay,
After we talk about the Monday
okay.
night game.
We'll talk about the Monday night game. I'll explain baseball playoffs,
Thanks.
and then we'll get into our last segment, and then we'll be done.
Okay.
All right.
The
Rams
Rams are
Niners.
playing in San Fran against the 49ers.
I think that Kyle Shanahan owns Sean McVay, but Sean McVay overcame that last year in the playoffs. I'm going to go with the Rams to win this game. They've been a very messy team, and a very turnover the ball type team. But it doesn't seem to really phase Matt Stafford. He's still gunslinging every chance he possibly can get.
No, he just does his job.
And
That's all he does. He just does
I
his
think the
job to the best of
Rams
his ability.
I think the Rams are going to win this game. It'll be close,
Um,
but I think the Rams are going to win this game.
I'm gonna take the Niners.
Fair enough.
I think Jimmy's got something to prove. I swear we say this about every single team, but like I think they have something to prove. That's a very heavy driven narrative for me. Yeah, I think they're in San Francisco. They're favored to win this game. And they just didn't have a good performance against the Broncos last week. But you give Jimmy some time to practice with this team again. Like
He hasn't been taking reps for. Actually, you know what? I am going to go with the Niners because it is in
I
San
swayed you.
Francisco. You did
I
sway
swayed
me.
you.
It's in
Yes.
it's in San Francisco too. I didn't even think about
Yes.
that. Yeah, this is going to be a surprisingly good 49ers team. Jimmy though is having arguments with Kyle Shanahan. Apparently last week they caught him on TV saying your plays suck.
Jimmy said
So
that?
yeah, Jimmy said that to Kyle Shanahan.
Oh geez, that's not good.
Yep.
Um
Not good. I'm gonna go with the Niners though. I think they're
I
fine.
think I don't like it, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Niners. But I don't feel confident with it.
No, I
You
don't
know, I'm
either.
gonna go with the Rams.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams. I changed my mind.
I'm gonna go with the Niners.
All right, I'm going with the Rams. You know what?
I swayed you and you swayed
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
That's
I'm gonna go with the Rams. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Um,
the Niners.
I don't know. I don't feel good about. I was just about to restate my pick,
I
and
don't
I
feel good
really
about this
didn't
game.
feel good about it.
I don't feel good about this game, but whatever.
It's gonna be. It could really go either way. This is a tough one. But I'm gonna go. I'm going with the Rams. I'm taking the Rams.
Fair enough.
All right. Explain to me
How
baseball
baseball
playoffs.
playoffs work.
Yes. Let me
So
actually just pull the rankings up so I can take
yeah,
a good look at this on the
pull the
MLB.
pull the pull the rankings up and go to like the wild card ranking, like the playoff bracket pretty much, and I'll explain it to you. So
Okay.
you have the American League and you have the National League.
Yes.
Now, there's only one big rule. Like if you're in the National League, your pitcher isn't allowed to bat, but in the American League, your pitcher is allowed to bat. That's why Shohei
Okay.
Ohtani.
Now you've explained this to me before, and I've always never understood what is it just how they're run? Like they
Yeah, because they were two different leagues
yeah, okay.
that combined.
Like the NFC and the AFC.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Why don't they
Okay.
just follow the same set of rules though? That's so stupid to me. I don't understand.
I
This is
don't
why I
know.
don't like baseball. I
Yeah,
don't like
it's weird. It's hard to
inconsistency.
follow.
I don't like inconsistency. That's why I don't follow boxing easily either.
Yeah. Anyways, so in each league, there's three divisions. So the winners of each division automatically get into the playoffs. So this year, that is the Yankees won the AL East, the Cleveland Guardians won the AL Central, and the Houston Astros, we don't like them, the cheaters, they won the AL West. And then you have your three wild cards. So the Blue Jays are the number one wild card, and they've clinched it, I'm pretty sure.
See that.
Seattle,
No other teams have.
Seattle right now is the number two, and
Mm-hmm.
Tampa right now is the number three.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
So the wild card round, it's kind of like football playoffs. So Cleveland would be playing Tampa, and Toronto would be playing Seattle. See how that works?
Say
So
that
the
again. Toronto would be playing who?
Toronto would be playing Seattle. So that's the 4-5, and Cleveland and Tampa
Oh,
play as the 3-6. So that's the wild card round. That's a best of three. Okay, so best 2 out of 3, whatever. Next round, the American League Divisional Series or whatever it's called.
mm-hmm.
It would be, so let's say for sake of argument, Toronto and Cleveland win the series.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto now plays Houston. Cleveland now plays the Yankees
Got it. Okay.
in a
Got it.
best of 5.
So how the NFL used to run their
Yeah. So,
okay.
but the divisional round is a best of 5. And then the championship series, that'd be the winners, like that'd be say 1 and 2 for the sake of argument.
Yeah.
1 and 2 play in a best of 7, and then the World Series is the winner of the American League and the winner of the National League,
Yeah.
best of 7.
Oh, okay.
That's how
So
the baseball
okay.
playoffs works. A lot similar
So
to football.
so yeah, kind of how the football playoffs worked before they had the extra 2 wildcard teams.
Yes.
Okay. Um, and then also kind of similar to how basketball used to have the 5-game series and the 7-game series in the championship rounds, or
Yes.
like the first round used to be okay. See, it makes so much sense when you compare that stuff for me.
Yeah.
Speaking of comparing, Jake, you have a little game that you wanted to play tonight.
Did.
Do you want to explain the rules really quickly?
Sure. So what we're gonna do is Nate and I have taken. I have 7 players here, and then I have an extreme one for you at the end.
An extreme
An
player.
extreme.
Okay.
And you have 6 players, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I have players from the AFC. Nate's got players from the NFC, and we're gonna compare them to NBA players. Now, probably at best to go current, but if you want to go for like a past player,
Yeah, no, I'll go current.
yeah, okay, we'll go
Yeah,
current.
mostly. I'll try my best.
So I'll start then because I have an extra one.
Okay.
And just first thing that comes to mind, like first player that immediately comes to your mind, I want you to say it who, and I want you to say why.
I might have to take like a little bit to think about these though.
Yeah, that's fine. You
Yeah,
take a little
okay.
bit to think, but like first
Okay.
player that
Yep.
comes to mind,
Okay.
you want to be like, boom.
Okay.
Okay. I actually have really good ones for you. So
Okay.
the first one, we're gonna go with Patrick Mahomes. Who is his NBA comparison and why?
I had this. You know what? I was thinking about this the other day and I had a really good answer for it. Giannis. Sorry.
Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis. He's the next big
Interesting.
thing. He's the next big thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's all I have to say. I don't know. Like, do you want me to
fair
give a
enough.
deeper explanation
No,
on
you
that?
don't have
Or
to. You don't have to.
no?
That's good.
Yeah, that's it.
I
Yeah.
like it. I like it.
Yeah.
One thing I did forget to say is we're gonna go back and forth. So I've
Okay,
got
I'll give you
the
one then.
AFC and then you've got the NFC. So yeah, we'll go
All
back
right.
and forth on these.
Would you agree with the Giannis one though? Like, would
I
you
do.
agree?
I actually
Yeah.
do. It's a good
Do
shout.
you get why?
I get why.
Okay,
I
good.
get why.
Just wanted to make sure you understood the comparison.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. I'm gonna compare him to LeBron.
Yeah. Okay. That's simple.
I don't really have to explain why. Although I shout out Steph Curry though. I do find it funny that he won just as many championships as LeBron did in the LeBron era, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
Well.
But yeah, it's LeBron and Brady. It's nobody can dispute that.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one. Lamar Jackson is my next one.
Oh, that's a good one. Steph.
Steph Curry. Now, why are you comparing Lamar Jackson to Steph Curry?
Because he's an absolute unit, but for some reason, everyone always loves to count him out. And I don't understand why. It's not that people count them out.
Yeah.
But they're always the second best in the league at something, or they're always like they're only the best when you're like definitively the best. You know what I mean? Like when they win a championship or when Lamar wins an MVP. But like on paper, they're never the best.
You know,
if that makes sense.
I get, yeah, that makes sense to me. That's not the first player I had come to mind though. I had his fellow teammate from a few years back. I was actually going to compare him to KD because
Really?
he started playing a position differently than everybody else. Since when did we see a 6'11" small forward that only shot the ball,
That's true.
right?
He's a power forward though.
Well,
Was
like
he a small forward?
he was a small forward when he first started playing, though.
Oh, okay.
Like
See, I
his
didn't know
Oklahoma
that.
City Thunder years, yeah, he
See,
was
I
a
did
small
not know
forward.
that. Hmm.
Um, but they also like they always I always see them that they always find they have something to prove. Like everybody always like KD's biggest critic is that he hasn't won a ring by himself.
Yeah.
Lamar's biggest critic is that he can't win playoff games,
Yeah.
right? That's my comparison. But sorry, I'm getting carried away from the game.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. You're allowed to give your opinion too.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
Kevin Durant.
and I would disagree with that. But I'll
Fair
get to
enough.
that in a minute. Let me give you your next one. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Walk us through your thought process. How are you trying to, what are you thinking?
It's not a current player, but I have the perfect, perfect comparison for him.
You're not going to say Kobe, are you?
I am going to say Kobe.
Oh my, how did I know you were going to say Kobe?
I am going to say Kobe. The only difference between them is that Rodgers won all the MVPs
At
and
the end of
Kobe
his
won all
career.
the titles.
Oh yeah, that's true. I get. Oh, okay,
Kobe
yeah,
only won
yeah. I was thinking
titles.
titles. Yeah.
But
Well,
like
he won Finals MVPs.
technically speaking, and just the overall awareness of the game,
Hmm.
they're second to none, the two of them.
I see that. Okay,
Aaron
I can see
Rodgers just
that.
sees
Yeah,
everything perfectly, and so did Kobe.
I
Rest in
can see
peace.
that.
Yeah, that's who I would say. Right now, I mean, like everybody's calling Devin Booker a young Kobe. I mean, I don't really see it.
No, that's absolute BS. Devin Booker is
Yeah,
not a young Kobe.
yeah, that's BS. But if I
No,
did have to
I hate
compare him to
that.
somebody current, okay, I guess my current comparison would be someone like Chris Paul,
Really?
a
Okay, I can see
facilitator,
that too.
a facilitator.
I can see that too.
Yeah,
Okay. Um,
that's just
see,
me though. Like that. Who do you
I
think? What would you have thought?
I think Aaron Rodgers would be Kevin Durant.
Fair enough. Okay, I can also see that too.
Like he's always been like almost like the nemesis to Tom Brady as Kevin Durant was the nemesis to LeBron James.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
and they're both nearing the end of their careers, and like KD's
It's
probably got a few more good years left. Same with Rodgers. Like
it's a really good comparison.
and
I
they're
compared
both
Kate.
just like they're both kind of weirdos, but they're both kind of like they're just really good at
Yeah,
what they do.
yeah, yeah. I compared Lamar to KD for like a different reason, but like that's
Yeah,
also a
yeah,
really good.
yeah,
That's a really good reason as to
yeah.
why. No, I can see
Thank
that.
you. Thank
I
you.
can see that.
All right. Your next one.
Okay. Um. So my next one was Josh Allen, as the as another AFC quarterback.
Okay.
So Josh Allen, who is his
Hmm.
comparison and why?
Luca.
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 Okay. I think I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I see where you're going with this.
I think Luca and Giannis are going to be the next LeBron and KD,
Yep.
just as I think Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen are going to be the next
The next big
Tom
thing.
Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I see Josh Allen as like the guy that no one like he's not supposed to be the guy,
Yeah.
but he could very well be the guy.
Be the
Like
guy.
Patrick Mahomes and Giannis are supposed to be like the futures of their respective sports. And I think Josh Allen is a
Yeah.
threat, and I think Luca is a threat.
I think narrative wise, I totally agree with that. Right.
Yeah.
Playmaking
Playmaking wise, no.
wise, he's Nikola Jokic.
Yes. Okay. That's a very good comparison for playmaking wise.
Playmaking wise, because he
Yes.
does everything,
He does everything, and he's
every
a
last
big
little thing.
boy. He's very good at what he does for his size too,
I,
and he
yeah,
can do it all.
yeah,
Yeah, that's another really good comparison, Jake. I like that.
yeah. Thank you, thank you. See, we're getting good at this, hey?
Okay, let me give you a good one.
Okay, is this like is it we're getting a little bit harder with our
Yep.
comparisons now?
Yep.
All right. We've hit the
Kyler
medium.
Murray.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah. I got some good ones for you.
Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say somebody, but like somebody that I wrote down too, I could also compare him to this guy. But like
I have a real sorry, you go.
I almost want to say that Kyler Murray is like Ja Morant.
Ooh, I like that.
A little boy who is playing a grown man's sport, but is thriving because of his size.
No, I really like that actually.
I want to say Ja Morant.
I really like that. I was gonna say Lonzo, but or sorry, not Lonzo, LaMelo. I was gonna
LaMelo.
say LaMelo, yeah, not Lonzo. By the way, did you
Okay.
hear he's out for like 2 or 3 months?
Who,
Lonzo?
LaMelo?
No,
Oh,
Lonzo.
Lonzo. Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
Lonzo.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Anyways.
that
No, I was
sucks.
gonna say LaMelo for Kyler, but yeah, no.
Okay.
John Morant's actually a perfect
Ja Morant.
comparison. I forgot about him for a sec.
That's who I think Kyler
Yeah,
Murray is.
that's fair. I can see
Yeah.
that. Um, yeah, I like that one.
Good. Okay, my next one is Miles Garrett.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one. Jimmy Butler. Because he's like a top 3 defensive player. He's not the best,
Mm-hmm.
and he will smash your head in with your helmet if you give him the chance. Jimmy Butler's that kind of guy.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Who would you say?
I would have compared him to Zion.
No, because Miles Garrett's on a bust.
Well, he's got this year to prove it. I think he is right now, but he's got 1 year left to prove himself.
Yeah,
But just freak athlete
that's
that
true.
man is.
That's
Freak
true.
athlete. But that's a good
So is
Jimmy
Jimmy.
Butler. I like that.
Yeah, so is Jimmy.
I like Jimmy. It's good.
Dak Prescott.
Oh dear. I have a really funny one, but like I definitely could think of something better. I want to say Danny Green.
That's mean.
That is mean. Okay, no, I'll think seriously. Dak Prescott is I gotta
This one's tough, eh?
this one is tough.
I got a good one for you. I got a good comparison.
Give me a second. And then
I know, no,
I'll
I'll let you go first. I'm just saying, I have a pretty decent one. I want to see if you get it because it took me a while to think of it, but I have a pretty decent one.
I can't think of one.
You want me to just tell you mine and see if you agree?
Sure.
Joel Embiid.
I think I get why.
Because, oh, I hate him so much.
Yeah.
I hate both of them so much.
Personal hate for both of them.
They're good at what they do. Like we talked about this earlier with Dak.
Yeah.
He's good at what he does, but he just can't get it done.
No, he can't.
It's the same with Joel Embiid. He's always the runner-up for MVP. He's always losing in game sevens. He's always so close, but he can never get it done.
Okay, I
And
agree
I
with
just
that.
hate him. Oh, I hate him. I don't know why. And it's the same with Dak Prescott.
I agree with that.
That's all.
It's a good one. Okay.
Who's your next one?
Uh,
We got 2 more each, right?
two more each. Two more each.
All right.
Derrick Henry.
That's a good one.
I have a good comparison for him, I think.
Do you?
I do.
Like you want someone who just like can't be stopped, basically. Like you just want like an absolute unit. Like who in the NBA is like an absolute unit?
I want to compare him to somebody solely based off of one part of his game.
What?
One part of this
You
guy.
give it to me.
I was going to compare him to Andre Drummond, but only on no, listen. But only Andre Drummond on the offensive glass.
Okay, yeah.
The man cannot be stopped. And he's been
That's
like
good.
he's been the league leader in rebounding for
Yeah, he's freaking good at getting boards, man. He is.
Lord knows how long, right? Like
He's
just
good
like
at
how
getting boards.
Derrick Henry every once like he won't have very good games, but every once in a while he'll pop for 200 yards. Right?
I would say Anthony Davis. And
Oh,
here's
he's
why.
just a glass. He's just a piece of glass.
That and when AD is playing,
He's good.
he is a unit. Like it's so hard to stop Anthony Davis when he's playing good. Like same with Derrick Henry. Once he gets on a roll, it's so hard to stop him.
True.
And I think he's just been cursed with a terrible franchise his entire career.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he
I think
has.
Derrick Henry will win a ring one day if he leaves Tennessee.
Not playing for the Tennessee Titans.
Just like how AD won a title immediately after he left New Orleans. Yeah.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah. All right. My next one for you. Ready?
Yep.
I got one more quarterback. Then I'm going to finish with a non-quarterback.
Okay.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Somebody who always seems like he's in the wrong place at the wrong time, but yet is always on a winning team.
I have a really good one for this.
Give me a second.
I have a really good one for this. Can I just say it?
Yeah, go nuts.
DeMar DeRozan.
That's mean. That's mean.
No, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm serious.
I actually agree with that.
He's good, but he's not good enough to be on a championship winning team quite yet.
Fair enough. The only thing is Jimmy's been to the ship and DeRozan has not.
That's true, but he's been very close.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Who you got, or do you agree with that, or do you want to think of your own?
For Jimmy G? Yeah, give me a second.
I don't know how much better you're going to get than DeMar DeRozan.
I don't think I'm going to get better than DeMar DeRozan. You know, I actually have a good comparison for Derrick Henry too. Now that we're at it. Sorry before.
Okay.
Because I just thought of him. Damian Lillard.
Yeah, just because he's so dominant.
Yeah, and the
Damian
man's never
Lillard gets really dominant too. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting off. That was
that's okay. That's okay.
This is my last one. And then I have an extreme one if we've got time.
Okay.
Russell Wilson.
Who
is Russell Wilson's comparison.
Hmm. You know what? That's a good one. Um, hmm.
I know. I have a really good comparison for him.
Devin Booker,
Why Devin Booker?
because for a little while, everyone thought he was the shit. Pardon my French. But for a little while, everyone thought he was the man. And now people are starting to realize he's just pretty good. And I think we're starting to see that in Russell Wilson this year. Everyone thought Russell Wilson was the man for a really long time, but everyone was so heavy on Devin Booker for like a year,
Mhm.
and now everyone's off him. So who do you who do
Um,
you who do you have?
for Russell Wilson, I
Yeah.
have, and you're gonna think of immediately that what am I thinking? But when you think about it, you'll realize James Harden.
Ooh, that's even better. Yeah, I like that.
James Harden.
Yeah, I
Like
like that. That's a really good one, actually. Forgot
Wilson's
about
been a
him.
Wilson has been robbed of a few MVP. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't say robbed, but he hasn't received an MVP vote in his career.
Oh, yours is way better than mine. Yeah.
But like this dude has been putting up numbers for the first 12 years of his career. He made the playoffs like 9 or no, 10 I think out of the 12 seasons or something. James Harden. That's who my comparison is.
That's a really good one. I completely switched mine over.
Yeah, that
I agree
that
with you.
that's mine. Okay, who's your last one?
My last one is Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey. Can I be funny with my comparison? I'll give you a funny
Yeah.
one and then I'll give you a legit one.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your funny one?
My funny one is Patrick Beverly.
Oh, that's a good one. I actually like that one a lot.
That's my funny one.
What's
My
your real
real
one?
one, oh, my voice crack, my God. My real one is Marcus Smart.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
That's who I
Marcus
had
Smart.
too. Yeah,
Marcus Smart.
yeah, that's who I have too. Because like he's good, but like he's not the best. But like some people think he's the best just because
Yeah,
they just like to ride him. I don't know. I see it though. I see. I don't know how I really see it, but I see it.
yeah, Marcus Smart.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Patrick Beverly is
Yeah, that's a
blows
funny
up
one.
after
That's
one
a
play.
funny one. That's a
Thinks
really
he
good one. I like
thinks
that
he
one.
won
Good
the NBA
job.
championship after just winning the play-in tournament. Oh my God.
I think you won that.
That
Okay,
was good.
give me your last one.
I've got so I have an extreme one here for you.
I can't wait to hear it. Give it to
Okay.
me. Compose yourself.
TJ Watt,
Hmm.
the most underrated player in football because everybody says that Aaron Donald is just 1,000 times better.
Okay.
TJ Watt, arguably, I think is better than Aaron Donald. I'm going to say it. I genuinely think he is. But you also got to remember they play two different positions. But I honestly think Watt is more dominant. If they switch positions, I think Watt would be more dominant still.
Who do you think it is?
Who do I think it is?
Yes.
That one I would say probably have to be somebody like Zion because TJ Watt gets injured like crazy. He's played, I think he's in his sixth year or something like that. And he's
You
played maybe three-ish full seasons worth.
you could also say someone like Anthony Davis
But
being compared to Rudy Gobert as like the defensive player of the
yeah,
year and stuff like
the
that.
the defensive Rudy
The
Gobert, the
defensive
defensive
big, yeah.
freak, but
Yeah.
like can't really do anything else and gets
Yeah.
overlooked by everybody.
Yeah, that's Aaron Donald.
Yeah, that's Aaron Donald.
That's like, hey, it's another good one. We just added an extra one in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have one more for me? Throw me one more on the spot, and then we'll call
Okay.
it in. We'll
Okay.
call it a day.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. We just did this one.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
Yeah, we just did this one. Give me another one.
I'm just playing. Okay, let me think of one then.
Give me a hard one, an extremely hard one.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a hard one that you'll like still be able to like actually kind of get.
Kind of get.
Hmm. Oh God. Can I give you a coach?
Go nuts.
I think you'll like this one. Pete Carroll.
Okay, well, I think I have to compare him to Pop.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pop.
Definitely have to compare him to Pop.
Just with the position they're in right now.
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
position they're in right now and how they did
great
over their
coach. Well,
careers.
I'm not saying that Pete Carroll is the greatest coach in NFL.
You know who I could
He
also
he he,
compare him
he
to?
he's also he's just a very good football coach. Same as how Greg Popovich is a very good basketball coach.
Whose playbook or whose style of play
Yeah,
has plateaued and has not evolved with basketball today.
yeah,
That is Greg Popovich.
it's still old school.
Who's Andy Reid?
Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
Spolstra or
yeah,
Kerr
yeah,
would have been another one there.
yeah. That's a good one.
Because like Kerr had his dominant years when he was a
Yeah,
player,
Kerr's better. I would say Spoelstra's more like someone like Bill.
someone more like Bill. Yeah.
Yeah, who won with the man, and now that the man is gone, he's not really winning championships anymore.
Okay. But he's still always been in. Well, I mean,
Yes,
Spolstra's always been in
yes.
contention.
I mean, the Patriots made the playoffs last year. They're always going to be in contention with Bill Belichick. You can never count out Bill Belichick. I think that's what we're learning this year.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Unless Mac
See how
Jones
they
is
do
out,
this
then
week.
you can count him out.
Then you can count him out. But
All right, that was fun.
that was fun. Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
I'll have another fun segment for next Friday.
Oh, another one. We're gonna do it again.
We'll do it. We'll do a different one. We'll do
Okay,
something
sounds
different.
good. Sounds good. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.